Hello friends, Namaste. In week number 4, we discussed in detail about pranic healing, and now we spoke about Reiki. So basically, let's see what are the differences between Reiki and pranic healing. Pranic healing, you know, Reiki, you know, so you can visualize pranic healing versus Reiki. Both these practices, that is pranic healing and Reiki, are often used synonymously, that is, they are one. However, these are two very different techniques. Though both are energy modalities, pranic healing works on removing blockages from chakras to heal the body. Whereas Reiki, on the other hand, works on the concept of transference of energy by laying of palms on the patient to heal. A transfer of energy takes place from the practitioner to the client. It is commonly accepted that we have 7 major chakras and each has a specific function in our body. The lowest chakra is Muladhara, the highest chakra is Sahasrara. Energy flows through the chakras to the various parts of the body, and any malfunction or obstruction in the path would result in ailments in the body. Pranic healing helps change this condition of the energy body and works on regulating the energy flow, thereby maintaining a healthy body. Reiki, on the other hand, works on transference of universal energy through the practitioner to the patient to promote healing. There is also use of ancient symbols for this purpose. It is not necessary to go through an ailment to practice these techniques. One can learn and practice them at any point in life for holistic well-being. Understanding Reiki. Reiki is known to be a form of alternate therapy originating in Japan and is derived from the Japanese word Rei, meaning universal life, and Chi means energy. It is an energy healing practice which uses placing of palms for transference of energy to the part or area which needs healing. Certain symbols are formed at specific points for this transfer of energy. 5 symbols we just spoke about in our last lecture. It is an ancient art form and has been in practice for many decades now. A practitioner of Reiki needs to undergo training as there is a fixed sequence to be followed with the symbols. Methods of transfer of energy from the practitioner to the patient is the use of hands and symbols. For more information about Reiki, you may reach out reiki.org on the website. Understanding pranic healing. Chakra healing can be done in many ways, and the most systematic and logical method of doing it, pranic healing. Pranic healing, originally an Indian tradition, was introduced to the world by Grand Master Koksui in the 1990s and has spread across the globe rapidly due to its ability to heal physical and psychological ailments effectively by directly working on the chakra. It is based on 2 main principles. First is that body has ability to heal itself. This has been proved by science. If you get a cut on your body, automatically the blood system starts moving over there and it gets solidified. Body has the power to heal itself. Second is that all living beings have life force or vital energy, also called prana, flowing through them. This prana or energy flows through the chakras, and any disruption in its flow creates disease. Pranic healing focuses on removing these blockages from the chakras and providing fresh energy to the body so it can rapidly repair and heal itself. Levels of Reiki. In Reiki, the level 1. This level, which is the entry level, the lowest level, entry level, and it is open to all. It focuses on attunement or opening of the energy channels at physical level of the participants to the universal energy flow. If you have done the lower level, that is the entry level, level 1, you can still practice on the patients and you can open up the energy channels at physical level of the patient. This is mainly done through the crown chakra. This level focuses on the practitioner, and they need to work or practice on themselves in order to first clean their own energy channels. It also includes theory about Reiki and its history. Symbols are also introduced at this level. These are auras and chakras what we had been talking about. Crown chakra, the third eye chakra, throat chakra, it goes downwards. And base chakra, that is we call it Muladhara, the base chakra. Level 2. Level 2 focuses on practicing or teaching Reiki on others. Many practitioners advise gap between a person taking level 1 and level 2, and this gap may range from 21 days to a few months, minimum 21 days, and then thereafter your practice, how much you are practicing or teaching other people. It depends on the call the instructor takes. The idea for this gap is firstly for practitioners to take time to heal themselves internally, and secondly to familiarize and become comfortable with the energy flow and symbols. Level 3. This level aims at practitioner becoming a Reiki master. This level allows you, along with sufficient practice and experience, to attune others into Reiki. 3 layers of Reiki. Here they have subdivided level number 3 into 2 parts. Reiki third level alpha, that is A, Reiki master level 3B. Pranic healing. In Reiki we just saw 3 levels, level 1, level 2. Level 1 is the entry level, level 2 and level 3. In pranic healing, basically there are 3 levels, but people will just come up to the level 3 and then we'll just talk about it. Level 1, basic pranic healing. This is the first step in pranic healing, and you start by learning how to feel energy and then how to clean energy in the chakra and then to replenish the chakra with fresh energy. A unique concept taught here is called scanning, that helps to gauge the condition of the chakra. This makes the healing process easier as you can check the results. Basic pranic healing is very effective in healing various ailments both for self and others. Level 2, we can call it advanced pranic healing. Here you are introduced to color pran and their properties, which helps to achieve rapid healing results. White light can be broken down into 7 primary colors. The same applies to energy. There are various color pran used depending on the ailment. This technique is very helpful in healing chronic or serious ailments. Some examples include cancer, fractures, insomnia, etc. Level 3, psychotherapy. This level goes a step further from the physical body and looks at addressing psychological ailments. Psychotherapy can help heal from common conditions like anger, irritation, to severe ailments like phobias, depression, schizophrenia, etc. Application of these techniques along with meditation and therapy can bring about rapid results in most cases. Pranic healing also has its extended form in spirituality, and it teaches in great detail concepts like law of karma, law of forgiveness, law of gratitude, and importance of character building both for patients and healing. This you must have heard in last week, the week of pranic healing. Now generally there are 3 levels in pranic healing, level 1, level 2, level 3. But sometimes practitioners do advance it further whenever they teach a new technique, like people take spirituality also advance level 4, psychological psychotherapy level 5, something like that. Basically there are 3 levels in pranic healing. Let's study the similarities and differences between these two. Pranic healing and Reiki are both popular healing modalities which come to mind when you talk about energy healing. We are sometimes asked if these modalities are the same or are there major differences. There are both similarities and differences between the pranic healing and Reiki. Reiki is a very good healing modality that helps many people, primarily through teaching those with little or no healing experience to access healing energies to keep themselves and their loved ones. According to the Reiki masters who have attended pranic healing classes, you will be surprised to know that over 500 Reiki masters have attended pranic healing classes since 1990 in the US alone. Here are some of the major differences between pranic healing and Reiki. Difference is number one, pranic healing is a complete non-touch system of healing. No touch of the body is required at all. Pranic healing practitioners do not touch the body of the client, whereas Reiki practitioners touch the body most of the time, but they also employ some non-touch techniques also. Pranic healing teaches its student to scan or actually feel the aura to find out any blockage is there, to assess areas of energy depletion and congestion or stagnation, which helps identify problem areas that need healing. In Reiki, doesn't use any energy assessment technique, but relies on the intuition of the practitioners. Difference number 3. Pranic healing employs a manual cleansing technique called sweeping, like what we do at home. You sweep the floor, you sweep the rooms, and whatever dust or whatever things are there unwanted, you just sweep them away. The same technique, cleansing technique, you want to cleanse the body or chakras, that is called sweeping, to remove blockages and stagnant energies before giving fresh energy to the patient. Reiki has no comparable technique. Pranic healing believes cleansing is critical to the healing process. Without cleansing the chakras, no healing process can start, because disease energies and negative emotions have to be first removed before energizing the body too, or they may manifest physically and sometimes dramatically through vomiting, loose bowel movement, a rash, a flu or other symptoms. So they say that yes, cleansing needs to be done before you start the pranic healing. Such expelling is often labeled as detoxification. You want to detoxify the body first. However, it is quite uncomfortable and can be prevented with proper cleansing. In fact, cleansing itself, by permitting fresh energy to penetrate deeper into the body, to be utilized as a healing. Difference number 4. Pranic healing employs a cookbook approach to healing. Every ailment produces a unique set of energy patterns that can be identified in the energy body's 7 major chakras and numerous meridians. Reiki has essentially one energy technique, that is facilitating the flow of Reiki energy into whatever area needs healing to address all health problems. Pranic healing, by contrast, uses specific energetic routines of cleansing and energizing the match to the specific patterns of energetic deficiencies caused by a particular illness. Pranic healing thus offers a quicker, more targeted and more effective system of healing. Number 5 difference. Pranic healing teaches its practitioners to draw the energy directly from the sun, air, ground and other spiritual sources, and then project this prana into the subject's auras. Reiki practitioners have to be initiated by a Reiki master and given symbols to access the healing energies. It is similar to having to obtain a password. Pranic healing employs simple breathing and visualization exercises that allow anyone to heal immediately with minimal instructions. 6. Pranic healing includes a practice called energetic hygiene that is rarely found in any healing modality including Reiki. Energetic hygiene is a set of practices breathing, dietary recommendations and other cleansing routines that are designed to keep your personal energy tank clean and full. Reiki masters attending pranic healing classes agree that energy hygiene is one of the greatest benefits of the class, particularly the tendencies that enable them to cleanse themselves of contaminating energy they pick up from clients and how to prevent subjects or negative people from draining their life force. This is a particularly important for also to other healthcare providers, because these people frequently experience the pain of the ailment of the subjects, become drained and tired after healing someone. Difference number 7. Pranic healing employs the use of color energies that dramatically accelerate the body's innate healing abilities. In fact, many Reiki masters often say that if they have a subject who wants immediate relief or rapid healings, they use pranic healing, particularly the colored pranic techniques. But if they have a subject who simply wants a relaxing and soothing session, they use Reiki. In summary, both pranic healing and Reiki are excellent healing modalities and help alleviate pain and suffering. However, pranic healing gives you the tools to produce faster and more immediate results while immunizing you against contamination from the people you are healing. Pranic healing complements any and all healing modalities. We always tell everyone, whatever your healing techniques, shamanism, Native American techniques, Chinese, Qigong, Reiki, massage therapy, chiropractic, Christian laying on the hands, and even traditional orthodox medicine, pranic healing will complement and enhance it. Let's see in tabulation form. In the middle we have got Reiki, and the third column is chakra or pranic healing. Energy healing modality, yes, both are energy healing modalities. Involve chakra as healing points, yes. Reiki and pranic healing make use of chakra. Use of hands for healing, yes. Both of them they use hands, Reiki and chakra, that is pranic healing. Technique used in Reiki, we use generally 5 most important symbols, whereas in pranic healing we are making use of cleansing and energizing method, that is scanning and sweeping. Methodology in Reiki, we do place hands on the patient sometimes. So, we just can't say it is a no touch therapy, whereas pranic healing is a 100% no touch therapy. Colors in Reiki, we do not use any specified colors. However, color prana used for rapid healing in pranic healing. Method to learn in Reiki, need to learn from a proper practitioner, that is level 1, level 2, level 3. In pranic healing, classes taught by certified trainers. Key differences, as the table depicts, both are energy healing modalities and make use of hands for the process of healing. Pranic healing also introduces you to a unique concept of color prana, which substantially expedites the healing process. To learn both techniques, one needs a proper Reiki master and an authorized pranic healing trainer. Even though there is no central authority controlling Reiki, there are many private practitioners who teach and provide certificates for the same. On the other hand, pranic healing has a governing body which ensures proper grievances and quality control. On the other hand, pranic healing has a governing body which ensures proper governance and quality control, and all authorized trainers have to be affiliated with them. Is the process of healing exhausting? It's a natural question that it may come to minds. If one is using their own energy while trying to heal others, am I going to be tired after healing? Pranic healing and Reiki do not use his or her own energy for healing. They use external energy as the source, and the healer acts as a channel to transfer the energy to the subject. Therefore, the healer does not tire himself or herself while healing. But there is some difference in terms of energy type used and hygiene. In pranic healing, a healer uses energy sources that are storehouses of prana, like air, sun, and ground. Therefore, the healer does not tire himself while healing. Pranic healing also focuses on the energy hygiene of the healer and patient. Healers are taught various methods to keep away from contamination from a patient and maintain energy hygiene. Energy hygiene is an important aspect of energy healing, and it is to protect healer from being affected by the same ailment as the patient. These methods include certain breathing techniques, salt showers, meditations, etc. Reiki, on the other hand, uses the term universal energy as the energy source, and it does not explain more on the source. There is also no technique specified for energy health. Takeaway: the idea is not to only heal the person, but to bring about lasting changes that help them live a fulfilling life. Whether Reiki or pranic healing or any other energy modality, the aim is to bring about deep and complete healing of the body and mind both. It is important to remember that purpose of both the modalities is eventually same. The core objective is to help mankind uplift their consciousness by maintaining their mental, emotional, and physical health. It is only when we are completely healed that we live our lives more consciously as world citizens and make it a better place for our future generations. Thank you, dear friends.